Hi, I'm Mike with Omega Survival, and I just want to do a quick review video um, of my folding bushcraft saw, my backpacking saw, whatever you want to call it. This is just the folding saw that I use when I'm in the woods. Um, Most of the time I'm in the woods, it's some form of bushcraft because I consider myself a bushcrafter. Um, I used to have the Bucko Laplander, and I actually still have it, I just don't use it that much. I spent a lot of time researching folding saws on the internet, and I did a lot of research with that, and I had come across a company called Wicked Tree Gear about a year and a half ago, so I purchased one of their saws, and I have it dirty for a reason, which I'm going to get to in a minute. Also going to show you how I maintain my saw when I get home. The handle is molded aluminum. It looks like die-cast aluminum, and it has a very heavy-duty rubber grip on it, and the handles are actually guaranteed forever, and the blades are replaceable. They also have different types of blades. They have the rough cut blade, which is this one, and they have a fine tooth blade, and I think they have a bone blade too. But Wicked Tree Gear Company is a company that makes professional arborist pruning saws and folding saws for professional arborists and people who fell trees that are climbing to cut the limbs down as they're going up. So it actually works very good. It's very aggressive. The only tree I ever had trouble with was locusts, and anybody who does anything in the woods knows how hard it is to work with locusts. It's a very hard, very fibrous wood, and it just doesn't like to be cut. But the teeth are about a 1/4 inch deep. They're very, very aggressive, very sharp, and they're staggered sideways pretty good. They're good at removing the tree, the sawdust, the pulp, when you're cutting. And I have a lot of residue on here because when I get home, I usually just take a 3M pad and hit it with WD-40, and it cleans it right off. And I try to stick with going this way. I don't like to go the other way because it's going to put small scratches into this. I wouldn't do this with a knife, but this is different. And the small scratches that it puts in is going to go in the same direction you're cutting. So what I usually do is just take a small rag and clean that off. And it comes right off. And then I take the smallest amount of boiled linseed oil and I just rub that in. And that's pretty much good to go at that point. You know, I pay really good money for my gear, and I don't want to ruin it, so I try to take as good of a care as I can, and I'm only lightly cleaning out the residue in between the teeth, and the saw's really good, and not only that, it's lubricated for the next time I cut with it. But and there's a very small lanyard on the back end, so it has the belt loop on the back and a way to clip it into molly webbing. But the lanyard, when you keep it folded over like that and on your belt, you just grab the lanyard and pull it right out, and it comes right out. And it also has a small neoprene pouch in the front, which is very tight. You can put a sharpening stone in there, or a lighter, or another smaller knife or matches, and it holds it in there pretty snug and snaps together pretty easy. But I love this saw. I'd recommend it to anyone. I'm not bashing any other saws out there or anything like that. I just prefer this one. I love my Laplander saw too. Anyone that uses them knows that they're good. But this is just the one I've preferred for about the last year or so now. And it ran me about $80 at the Wicked Tree Gear site with the sheath. It's actually a combo. You could buy this by itself, and I think it actually comes with a yellow handle too. I believe that the blade is 7 inches. The dimensions aren't too different from a Baco Laplander. This one is just really aggressive, and it does a really good job. I've never had any issues with it. It goes through 3 or 4 inch tulip poplar like within a matter of seconds. It just takes it right down. For processing firewood, it works great. For clearing land or building a shelter, it works great. I've never had it fail on me. It's always been a very good saw to me. And I think that really soon, when the weather clears up, I'm going to do a quick field test review of it. And I think I'm also going to do a field test review of my most used knife, which is my SE5. I love this knife. It's probably my most favorite overall knife that I've ever used. Not for a bushcraft knife, just for an overall knife. But that's another video. And I think probably within a week I'm going to try to get a video uploaded of those two things, and do a field test of the both of them. So I hope you all enjoyed watching my video, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe, and thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed.